Welcome back. We're so excited to welcome the Ozarks Film Foundry, Ken Childers, Chairman of Outreach, and Executive Director John Farmer Delatorre, who from the Ozarks Film Foundry. First of all, thank you. It's good to see you guys.
Yeah,
thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So tell us about the classes of the program and the Film Foundry.
Yeah, well, the Film Foundry was established to represent the professional movie-making industry. We're trying to build a film industry in the Ozarks. And so that means we're training new filmmakers, we're elevating, helping our current filmmakers, and we're trying to put the Ozarks on the national and international map as a place to make movies.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, because as most of us know by now, Ozark is not filmed in Ozark. It's filmed in Georgia and a portion of it over the Bagnell Dam, I believe.
Like 1% barely, and we're like, that's not going to work anymore. We need to have this happen here, right here.
Well, and the Ozarks are such a beautiful place. There are so many great locations to film. I mean, why is it important to bring Hollywood here? If you
let's look at that example of Ozark. You know, even though they didn't get the show, before the show was on air, they had 5 million visitors. And then after Ozark aired, they had 10 million visitors. All right, so think of all those people come in. Then let's take like Little House on the Prairie, way back in Mansfield, 40 years. They've had 1 million visitors in 40 years. So there's a lot of benefits to having a show around, even if you don't get it, the name. So, you know, everyone knowing your name is a good thing.
Yeah.
So is Missouri now more conducive to the film industry? What is happening currently to bring them here?
Absolutely, because our legislators last year put up a film grant package, and it's got a cap and so forth, but it's like, hey, we recognize this. This is an industry where the state can benefit from the Hollywoods of the world and the TV production and so forth, and said, yeah, we can work with you on tax credits.
Yeah, it's really important because 37 other states had an incentive and Missouri didn't, and that's why these productions went elsewhere. Now that we got one, after nothing for 14 years, we got 3 films being made here. So it's really powerful. And so what we did at the Foundry is like, well, we want to get in front of that wave.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Can we dive a little bit further into the classes? Like maybe more specifically, we don't have to go through all of them, but like maybe the highlights of the classes.
Sure. So we have these workshops we put on. One of the things we want to do is train as many people as fast as possible for when that wave hits, right? So we have classes in cinematography and audio and jib cranes and screenwriting. And these classes are taught by people that worked on Independence Day and Armageddon and, you know, Duck Dynasty and so on. And they're $25.
Wow.
$25 for 3 hours. So we're trying to make it
With an expert.
With an expert like that, right? So we're trying to make them really accessible to as many people as possible. And we, you know, the classes are full.
Yeah.
So I'm not in the film industry, don't know how it necessarily works. Let's say when a production crew decides, hey, I'm gonna go shoot in Missouri. Do they want to hire as many local people as they can? Is that the goal, is to hire the local people?
Yes, like, so for example, this production incentive we're talking about is based on how much you spend locally. So what you spend is wages, right? You're hiring crew. And so we want to have qualified crew here taking home that pay, and then that helps out the producer because they get money back. That's why they come here, because it's cheap to make movies. Now, one of the things we're doing to help with all this is to set up a film commission. And so, yes, this is a big deal because right now, you know, we want to be competitive with Italy, with Mexico, with New Zealand, you know, and other beautiful places of the world. And the Ozarks can do that. So we're well underway with that.
And the city of St. Louis has one. The city of Kansas City has one, but there is not one here in the Ozarks yet. So we are working with the governments of this area, SIMCOG, to try to find us to have an Ozarks Film Commission.
That's right.
So that's what we're trying to put, we're putting one together.
And sorry, I have to ask. So what exactly will the commission be doing when it comes to fruition?
Glad you asked. Right? Well, I mean, we talk about beautiful places, but if I'm a location scout on a movie and I parachute in, you know, flying on an Allegiant from LA direct, and I'm looking around, I'm looking for locations, who do I go to? Well, you go to a film commission usually, but we don't have that. And a film commission has a locations database where all the property owners around here can list their properties.
Can I list mine?
I was
you
better get
You're invited
on that.
If you don't mind having 100 people, like a crew of 100 in your house.
Show me the money.
Yes.
Show me the money, Hollywood.
There we go.
Well, they will
You got
pay.
it.
They will.
Yeah.
This is the thing. This is the thing. This is what's so great about this industry is that there's, I mean, caterers, electricians, construction people, you know, people, property owners. All these people are able to make money off of a film when it comes to town. And not just when it shoots, but for many years.
Yes.
Doesn't it save, though, the production company money to hire locals so they don't have to fly as many people here?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's beneficial to everybody.
And if we've got them trained, then it's like, oh, why wouldn't we come here?
Yeah.
Exactly. And you said the jib
Jib crane. Those are those big 25-foot
Yes.
cranes
Yes.
with a camera on the end of them.
Yes, so you have operators for that. You have gaffers, like those.
Yep. We're training in that.
Yeah, so like there are so many other things other than like those big things that you think. So
Yeah.
many behind the scenes
yeah.
people that make the production come to life.
That's right. And
We
some of
even
those pay
have
very well.
Yeah, and at the Ozarks Film Foundry, we're setting up a place where you can do on-site shots right
Yes.
there at
well,
our
we have
headquarters.
12,000 feet available for anyone who wants to come in and use it. Emerging filmmakers, new filmmakers. So $20 an hour is not bad to go in there for 12,000 feet and make your movie.
You set up
Wow.
your stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Can we come and make some TikToks there?
That would be the idea.
Yes, yes, come
Got to
on.
start small and
we're-
get big.
We're trying to educate as many people as possible about
Yeah.
what we're doing, because I mean we're off to the races and running.
Yeah.
The window's open with the incentive, open in Missouri, and there's a long history of movies in Missouri, so we're just trying to build on that.
So what is the process? If somebody's watching, maybe they have a child or a grandchild or a nephew, niece who wants to be in the film industry, what is the next step they need to take? Do they contact you?
Yeah, I mean, visit ozarksfilmfoundry.org, go to our Facebook page, subscribe. We have tons of programming every month. One of the things we're going to do is like have movies kind of like baseball or apple pie. Like it's something you can go out and do with the family. So we have like all kinds of like filmmaker education, Q&A panels with directors, like what director filmmakers doing whatever in Missouri. Well, come and find out. They're on
Yep.
our stage.
That's
Can you guys come back when the commission's formed and we can get
Yes.
the ball rolling?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Get that ball
Absolutely.
rolling.
Perfect.
Multiple times.
Yes, please.
You got it.
Yes.
Go out
There we
there.
go.
All right.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes.